Derbyshire had another good day in an excellent summer for them, as their bowling attack had much the better of the Kent batsmen on the first day of their LV County Championship match in Derby, until Matt Coles and Mark Davis held them up at the end of the day. Kent came into this match just outside the promotion places, while second division leaders Derbyshire knew that a win here would increase their chances of heading to the top flight for the first time since the year 2000. Wayne Madsen won the toss and decided to see if he could prevent Sam Northeast and Rob Key from putting on a second successive double 100 opening stand on a greenish pitch. Northeast had a moment of fortune there, but Key then threw the bat at a wide ball from Tony Palladino and edged to Wes Durston. He looked disgusted with himself. That brought to an end an opening stand of 37 this time, but with Northeast looking in excellent touch again, the 50 was soon on the board. The young opening bat was going for a third 100 in 3 innings, having struck one against Glamorgan and another against Hampshire in the last 2 matches. This single took him halfway there again. That 50 arrived with a total on just 62, such was Northeast's dominance. Ben Harmison could only dream of such form. His bad run continued when on 5 he edged Mark Turner to third slip. The big wicket came in the next over, as Northeast missed out on his hat-trick of hundreds by having his off-stump knocked out of the ground by John Clare after impressing again with his 52. He left with a total on 69 for 3, and that soon read 88 for 4 when Brendan Nash sliced a drive off Palladino to Matt Lineker in the gully. Derbyshire would have been well pleased with their morning's work, and they came out after lunch pumped up, with Turner generating some real pace. So evidently it was not going to be too easy for Michael Powell and Darren Stevens, the 2 men now at the crease. They stuck to their task in adding 35 runs for the 5th wicket. It did seem though that a wicket was never far away, and the next one came when Stevens was bowled by Tim Groeneval for 16 just before the players left the field because of rain. They later returned only for Kent to slip to 127 for 6 when Geraint Jones drove Groeneval to Turner in the covers. So Kent now looked to Powell to dig them out of this ever-increasing hole. He looked in top form. But with a total at 147, he also lost James Treadwell, who was bowled by Groeneval for a couple. The Derbyshire seamers were once again producing the goods. What they really wanted now was the wicket of Powell, who was by now keeping the innings together, although it was at times a bit of a struggle for him. And he was out for 45 when he wafted his bat at a ball from Turner to give a catch to the on-loan Richard Johnson behind the stumps. That put Kent on 174 for 8, and a crucial batting bonus point was possibly now out of reach, although Coles clearly had other ideas in partnership with Davis, who also struck a couple of boundaries. The big left-hander has to be one of the best number 9s on the circuit, and he proved that by slog sweeping David Wainwright for 1-6, and then hitting a ball miles off Turner. It was a simply enormous shot, extremely powerfully struck. He followed that up with another crunching cut to take him to a brilliant 50 off 73 balls. It was an innings which had been vital to his team. So by the close, this pair had added an unbroken 64 runs for the 9th wicket, which has changed the complexion of this contest. Kent now have the momentum with them and go into day 2 on 238 for 8, with Coles still there on 51.